Hold on.
It's the rock building.
Let's comb the Punjabi hair. Let's see how it's looking like. I had it on most of the night until I fell asleep after 11 o'clock. And then it sort of slipped out. But it was on. Through the night, it was on. Like, I had it on at like 1 in the morning. I remember I woke up and I checked, yo, it's 1:20 in the morning. And it was still really tight to my head. But, well, apparently either they pulled it off my head, which is atypical for monkeys, porch monkeys, or it happened naturally. Based on butter. You see that? You can't. It's like they could try. They could try to make me look like a monkey, but they're not gonna be able to. Look at that. It's the humiliation. You know, where yesterday I had to deal with one that wanted to sit facing me. They have this habit that when they don't like you in published establishments, they want to sit facing your direction. You know, that's obvious. That's a microaggression. You know, when you could be sitting straight, looking at your phone, just like everyone else, and you rather don't, but you're aiming your legs at someone, it's a microaggression. And it's happened at least how many times in the Battery Park Library? The same two guys, right? And then this new guy yesterday. And the new guy yesterday, I told him it's a time and place for everything. But how about you turn around and face the motherfucker table? I had to. I had to tell that boy what's up. Because they're encroaching in our territory. They're conquerors. They're invaders of white space. You know, I don't want to deal with no hood shit. I don't want to. I don't want to have to deal with a porch monkey day in day out. I have to deal with one facing me when I buy food. I have, I tried. That's the reason why I don't cross East Side Highway. I could survive with the bodega here. I had my first chopped cheese yesterday, and the pharmacy, because we don't have to. I don't have to go where there's too much interracial shit going on. I keep it here. I keep it gangster. Majority black, majority white on this side. But even in here, in a library, knowing that that porch monkey lives in Brooklyn, right? Knowing that this guy, he's from Bronx, from Brooklyn, he could stay in a library over there in his environment. You want to come here and start some shit to then get on the train and never be seen again. That's what they all are. That's what they all do. That's that's the way they think. That's basically the thinking rationale. They not from this area. They here to in this park to cause trouble, to break windows, to scream, to smoke weed, to do drugs. You know what I mean? To act hood, and then they get on the train and go home. You're conquering. You're invading my space, Papa. This is my space. This is where I work, where I do daily things. This is not the area where you should be fucking with me. You should be fucking with me in your turf. You know, if I were to be in your Battery Park, like in your Brooklyn fucking library, wherever the fuck you from, and you want to face me there, then fuck it. I'm on a different, you know, I'm on a different clock. I'm stepping on someone's hood, but you stepping on my hood, and you want to have this aggression, because aggression, that's not normal, and it's happened a couple times. You could tell that they have a lot. They have a bad intent with you. You know, they they stop. All they got is a phone, and all they turn around like that. They change the chair and aim it towards you, and all they looking at is your money, the machine. All they looking at is my computer. They turn around, right? The other guy has that piece of shit, tiny motherfucker Android phone. He's black, right? And he turns and he's just facing and looking at the phone, looking at me, looking at the phone, looking at me. Now, I'm not down with that. You got to stop him. Yesterday I caught him on that microaggression. Like, yo, turn your ass around. The security guard wanted to defend him. I'm like, no, 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 no. There's a time and a place. Turn your ass around. And he had to tell the boy to keep it correct. The face forward and stop looking at what I'm doing and focus in your life. Because if they were not focused in our life, I didn't have to call the fucking attorney general, the lead prosecutor in Trump's hush money case, to investigate their food pricing structure in New York City. If they weren't so much in our life, looking to cost us $600 a month here in Manhattan or in the Battery Park general area, they wouldn't be pricing food so exorbitantly high. They're doing it because they're trying to make us poor. They're doing it because I searched ChatGPT after explaining it, and ChatGPT said that if African Americans had a regional hold on food pricing, and as employees in supermarkets, that they could undoubtedly create food inflation and affect macroeconomic inflation, gas prices. So if a Negro inside a supermarket has lots of hate for the whites and wants to charge them an arm for a leg for 13 ounces of OJ, they could undoubtedly change the path of pricing across every other economic sector. They could pass on the excess of liquidity to another party that in turn elevates the price of everything in the ecosystem. I found that yesterday. It's not a game. We had a really long conversation about that yesterday with other fellow blacks. And I told them, yo, tell your black mom, tell your black son, tell your black child to complain about food prices in New York City. To tell, hey, yo, this too expensive. What are you trying to do? Rob me in here? You know, Voice it out so that they think. Because they be want to make, right, honey buns. They be want to make, they sell the first 10 honey buns at $1, and then the last 20 honey buns, they wanna motherfucking stick they black dick in your ass at $2.99. You see that? The first 10 at $1, you come back 7, 8 days later, they flying off the shelf. The last 20 at $3. That's illegal. You're not supposed to be doing that with people. You're supposed to be, you know, corporate governance, 10%. Do it right. Do it right. And I, I also said yesterday that I would create a nigga nightmare. A nigga nightmare. How would I do a nigga nightmare? So I go in the Whole Foods Tribeca and liquidate everything. Say Whole Foods is going to go 15 days before liquidation and put everything in the store 30, 40% and never leave. Like make it seem that Whole Foods is going away. And then when they come back 15 days later, the store is still the same and the sale of everything in there is over. It's now fresh and they're stocking fresh new stuff at a lower price, so on and so forth. But destroy their ecosystem. They're not selling things. They're doing it on purpose. They're doing it so that you don't have vitamin C in your body, so that you don't have what you need, like and other things that I said yesterday on Wall Street Bets. I said that it's cheaper in the city to get a 25-ounce of beer and a bag of chips than it is to get 2,000 calories in your body from equitable sources: carbohydrates, protein, and some fruit juice. It's cheaper to get high and drunk than to eat regular food. And it should be the other way around. You should take the beer that's $2 and make it 6, and make Snapple $2. Make the biggest Snapple $2 and a half. But it's the completely different thing. It's cheaper to buy a beer and a bag of chips, right? And a bag of chips, and it's more expensive to buy 99 cent box of Q-tips and a box of Hostess, which is $3, like a coffee cake, like 8 coffee cake and a box of Q-tips, which should be total three something, and that's $8. $8 for just a little tiny box of Q-tips and a box of thing. And then I continue telling them, it's cheaper to buy 3.5 grams of cannabis, right? It's cheaper to buy 3.5 grams of cannabis, which users like myself, that would be 15 days. Because, a gram is 1 gram, you could smoke 3 times out of that. So three times three is 9, plus the other half, that's another 2. So that's 12 days. That's 15 days of cannabis right there. So it's cheaper to get 15 days of weed in this city than it is to get 2,000 calories in your body daily. Everyone's deficient. Nobody's eating what they're supposed to be eating out here. And they want it this way. They're doing it on purpose. They want to do this to you. They're actively doing it in your face. You're paying 600. How much did he pay for that? Oh, that's too cheap. I'll charge him more. Oh, that's it. You want to motherfucking slap the weave out that bitch. You want to grab your fucking hand and slap the fucking weave out that bitch. I don't give a fuck if she's 17, if she's 18, if she's 20, if she's 21, if she's 50. Just bow, bitch. That's 600. 600 coming from my pocket month to month to survive here. And you want things more expensive? We ended up at the conclusion that if African Americans had a substantial hold at the nation's food supply, primarily in cities, New York City, California, if they were the ones setting the prices on everyone, and they don't like you, right? If they have problems with you or whatever, and they want to, they look at you getting all that same juice every day, and they want to stop you, they could create food price inflation. And that's it. That's where I left it. That's where we left it yesterday, at the getting high comparison towards food, which should be the opposite. Cannabis should be way more expensive than food, and beer should be way more expensive than food, because I would be happy. I would be able to get what I need and be fine. Okay, let's keep it quiet. Let's finish combing our hair, and let's get to market talk, because we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here till 10:30 today. 10:30. 10:30, 10:35. But we're not eating anything. That chopped cheese yesterday was amazing. It was missing onions. That's about it. It was missing onions, nothing else. Just onions. It didn't have any onions. It had cheese, it had tomato, it had lettuce, just a little bit. It was a little dry. A little bit more ketchup, maybe like a squirt of ketchup as you're chopping it. Psh, and it was heavy. I called my father and I said, I think I found the loophole. I found how they could survive. I found, because remember, they're not buying our food, but they're getting their food at bodegas. They're getting them chopped cheese, and I found out that $10 of chopped cheese probably has more calories than Amazon Go. Because remember, chopped cheese is this big, weighs more than 2 pounds. There's chopped cheese in there. There's tomato, there's lettuce, there's cheese calories. So if $10 is close, I'm not saying it's going to be 2,000 calories, but I think it's well over 1,000, maybe 1,200. And with ketchup, you're sort of pushing it to 1,300 of calories. So buying one chopped cheese at the local bodega here in Battery Park has more calories that are better for you than Amazon Go, because you got the wrap, right? The wrap in Amazon Go has 490. The 32-ounce cup of soda, that's 450 calorie, 500 calorie, depending on what you're sipping on. And the chips on the side, which is 390. So it's 590, 390, 450, maybe 500 for that meal, versus meat and cheese, which should be 1,000, for just one thing, 1,000. And it's $1 more expensive than liquid calories. The offset, the benefit is not having to drink 500 calories and eat 500 calories. Because if you took the big soda from it, it would be at 590 and 350. 590 and 350, so it should be 900 calories. So that's so the chopped cheese for $1 more, you get, and the possibility of adding more vegetables. Like he gave it to me vanilla, so maybe a little ketchup, a little onion on it. That's the spot. If I'm gonna spend my money next month, this month on May, it's gonna be on that chopped cheese in the afternoon. Like get out, right? If I'm gonna be swiping my card, just straight to the chopped cheese, straight there. Be like, yo, let me get a chop, and the beer on the side too. A beer's $2, so a chop would be 12, and then complementing the beer and the, which is a lot of carbohydrates and sugars once developed, not at face value, but as the body digests all that wheat and what beer is made of, forget about it. It should be 2,000 calories. That's the key. That's where they getting their nutrition from. They get nutrition from bodegas where they from. They coming to this side, right? They from Brooklyn. They coming here, charge it, make food expensive as a motherfucker. Get on a train, about heading almost home. Let me get two chopped cheese. That's it. That's their meal. That's basically, and turn on the PlayStation. That's where they getting their calories. And I found out yesterday. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. If I know that it's beef and cheese and it's a high caloric amount, it's pretty heavy. It was 2 pounds. And bread is light. The bread is not heavy. It's 2 pounds. So if it's 2 pounds, maybe a little more if you put a little onions on it, it should be pretty good. That's gonna be what I'm gonna be eating now. I found it. It gave me heartburn though. I had a lot of heartburn last night because of it. But I mean, intense heartburn. Like I woke up, I went, ooh, ooh, and the acid got to my actual throat. Like I coughed. It was fucking horrible. It was fucking horrible. Let's comb our hair and start with market talk and check our finances. That we definitely we spent 400 this month plus 300. That's $700. We spent $700 just in food. I bought nothing last month like that. A little peel box, a little something else on the side, and that's about it. A little peel box, a little co-pilot, and the rest food, bro. Serious out here. Yeah, we gotta stop them. We gotta stop them from looking to liquidate our money. We gotta stop them. We got we gotta figure that out. We're in a cold war, a civil cold. It's a cold civil war. They think that they're playing, but people like me are catching up to their behavior. I see what they're trying to do, and people need to start catching up to that. They need to. It's part of the equation. I got something coming. Maybe the creams, the lotions. Once I get to the post office, there's gonna be so much shit in there. I'm gonna have a little difficulty putting it in my backpack. Hmm. I got tissues, luckily. Hmm. It's serious. We're in a cold war, baby. It's not a game. If not from this area, come here to jack up the price and go home and have a chopped cheese. It's not funny. Oh, let me check my. See where my credit score is at today. $760 credit score. 760 credit score is very good. Very, very good. Hold on. Oh, this cold coffee feels so good. Oh, we got a sell signal at 7 a.m. The 7 a.m. block is to sell. Good morning, Sarah. Nice. Oof. Just for real, she made $40,000. Oof, Queen is a moneymaker. Look at you. God bless you, Queen. God damn. That woman outdid me. And that's for real, too. Look, if they got that 24-hour symbol on it, that's 40,000 schmackaronis. She got money. She got food for days with that. She could get some caviar, carrot, and cran fresh. GM. What's up? Ninjaroni. Ninja tenderoni. Sup, people? Ready for as destruction? I made more money yesterday. Hold on. I made more money yesterday with assignment and Sarah than I did in any other trade. Got assigned 300 shares. Delete gotta. It's got. Oh, hold on. Got assigned. Hold on. Got assigned 300 shares short, and those made more money than all the losses yesterday. Not yet. I'm It depends. I get real excited on signals, but my old method works best. I'm trying to make this new method with signals work as good, but the market is just unpredictable at 1 minute. I need to really, when I really make money, I make money 30-minute candle, but I'm going to continue looking at the first way of looking at candles and see if I could sort of predict or decide when making trades a little better because I just make trades on the 30 at 9:30 and forget about them. I want to go. I want to go to the dojo and say, American guy wants no tariff. I want to buy home. Get me home and fiber internet. Thank you. Oof. The market went up a lot yesterday. Holy shit, 20 points overnight. Ooh, and I didn't have a long trade. I'm forgetting about my old methods with this new method. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It went up 20 points yesterday. Oh, shit. Shit. Shinda shit on a shingle. Shit on a shingaroni. Oh my goodness. Make me want to put the snake on you. All I do is get bread. Yeah, I make wonders. Oh, they don't like me anymore. Look at that wick to the downside right there. Hold on. What's top secret material? All right, here we go. We are going to 600. My rationale is that you can't see, but there's a huge fucking wick to the downside at pre-market at 7:30. That's bull as fuck. So I expect bullshit to continue. See, I like the 30. I expect bullshit. Shit. You know, I like the concept of going back to 600, and I will call out once I'm short, as I will close December longs once I'm outside regression. Let me check when. Hold on. Let's we got this here, right? Let's yeah, we already got this here. We already got this here. Let's move. Let's make a chart here on under forex. Do spy on it. Do spy on that bitch. Do 1 day candle for 10 years. Do day candles. Custom. Day 10 years. Oh. And do regression. and do weak. Where's weak at? Once we get out of that upper red line at 586, I'm closing as there is high certainty for a downside. And I don't give a shit if we hit six. I'll be short long term way since then. It would be best if we gap the 480, man. Like, I'm itching that 480, that 490 right now, like erect, penile, OG, original Wall Street bet lingo. Erect, Dildowski for 480. But it seems it's not gonna bottom out. Why I want 480? Because it gives retail a chance at getting investments that have 0.50% likelihood of going in the red. I mean, I can devise investments that are less likely to hit the red, but not 490. You know, like I would need readjustment. Hold on, I would need adjustment of trades, maybe close trades before that moment, and cash hold till the next dip to buy again. And it will be short because I would take that regression again and look at it from a macro perspective and give you a percent. You know, comparing the distance to 480 or 150 of never hitting red on a trade and where you buy. They need to keep a fight. Let's go over here. So, what are we gonna do today in our stream? You guys are seeing what I'm doing, right? Yes, we're already here. What are we gonna do today? Well, it looks like. Oh wait, I can't. Is it showing? No, it's not showing yet. Right here. We're right here. What can we say about this market? We got the minute MACD is red. The MACD at the 30 seems light on a pullback. Oh, wait a minute. I have to adjust Tex-Mex. If I'm going to do 30-minute, they're both the same, right? I got to do 1 minute here so that I see the minute. See that? Oh, the minute's not showing. Why is that? So I put 1 minute on the other one and it's not showing? Did I take it out? Tex-Mex? Tex-Mex minute is not showing. At the minute, it's not showing. It shows. Let's show the day then. Let's show the day. Let's show the day. Let's move accurate. Let's move let's move the higher day and see what the MACD on the day is like. Apparently there's no MACD on the day. It's too volatile for the day. What are we moving it to? 4-hour MACD? Let me see if 4-hour MACD works. Because apparently only 30 minute is working. Let me see. 30 minutes going to be the same number as the one on the first label. And there we are. They are both the same. So let's move 30 minute to 2 hours. And see these 2-hour blocks. Oh, you see that? The 2 hours telling me exactly where that 2-hour candle should be going to. That's very nice, gentlemen. Very nice. So the candle blocks up in there. You see those two candle blocks right there? Let me zoom in. I have no idea why they're looking like that. Sarah Tools 21. Feeling in my arms. You see these wicks? That's that wick right there. You see the wick of this candle? You see that motherfucking deal? Look at that. Look at that all the way down. 554 to wherever it is right now. I should have gone my Friday longs and I probably would have been in profit, but we got to start closing out these puts too, because I think I got puts for this week up in here. Puts are dead. Yeah, look at these puts. Burning. Close. Burning. Close. Yes, close that shit. Burning. These puts. Close. Puts. Close. Is this an overextension? Absolutely, absolutely. Overextension in the market. The only thing that should be there is the cause. This put for June at 500, I don't think this one is also going to hit, so I'm removing that from there too. All of that is getting the fuck up, and we're only doing this here. I have no idea why that RSI doesn't work in 100 bars. Yep, that RSI doesn't want to work at the 30-minute. Is it bullish today? Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna go long at open and see what the 2 hour, how the 2 hour is going to, how the 1 hour candles are gonna start messing with me. They're yellow, but they're white there. I have no idea. This RSI candle painter code is not. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's move the range to 50. Actually, let's keep it. Let's keep it a G. Let's keep it a 500. 500 chart range to not mess up the. I'm gonna add smart money concepts to this today, so I could see Churchill and balls and all that shit that professionals use. Smart money tools 24. That was Sarah's last request to put that on my chart so that it looks like hers. Feel it in my bar. All right. So BOS implies continuation of trend. So if you just went long and you see a boss in your direction, it means you're still good. It means you're still good. It means it's going to continue going. 100%. 100%. It's going to continue going. If you went long and BOS showed and you saw that you reached the strong high using smart money concepts, it means go short. That's it. If the strong high is above, get out. Strong money on it, get out. Get out the way. All right. Equal candles is the same thing. Equal candles is, EQL means equal low candles. So it means two candles to the bottom that are the same, and that's telling you that the market might be going from down to up. There might be a reversal coming. Might be. Might be. Not reversal in play, but a reversal is coming. And we're gonna go back. Let's find a chachal here. Chachal, where's the chachal here? So here we see a bearish, a bullish chachal in front of a sell. A chachal, or a change of structure, is a way of telling you that this is going up and it's over. Whatever was happening in the past broke in shape. There's a change in structure, and in turn, You get the effect of, you get the drop. This one should be, unfortunately, a red change of structure, but it came out as a green one. It's not really green, but it should be red to show it's a bearish change of structure, but it's really I don't know. On the 30, it's not the same. It's not working the same as as the as the 1 minute. Let me check the aggregation period in this. It's a 15 minute. It's currently working at 15 minutes. So maybe if I move the custom time frame to 30 minute, we're gonna see a different chacho there. No, it's still the same chacho. So that's telling me it's a bullish change of structure, but in reality was the strongest fuck sell and the market flushed. Or maybe something happened at 8 o'clock yesterday at that 8 hour block. And it was supposed to go up, but something happened at 8 and the market flushed. That's basically all that's telling me. The 2 hour candle is telling me that's bullish. The 30-minute candle is at 26, so that's bearish. Oh, this is what we're waiting at. So that's basically all the smart money concepts. If you get a buy, you see BOS, continuation of trend. If you see EQH, it means that there's been two, it might be a reversal coming. Not 100% reversal coming, but that two candles are the same. So as a doji, it might be a balance of structure. Let's say all candles appeared, we're talking about EQH. All candles are going a particular direction, and then one candle next to the other came out equal, and that's EQH. That's telling you, wait a minute, it might pull back. Beware. This is happening. These two are the same. Be careful. It's not tracking up, it's tracking the same. You got to keep a you got to keep that into consideration. And EQH, EQL is the same. It's on the downside, they're equal. On the top, are equal. And that's about it. That's about all the signals, all the smart money signals. Yeah, they're backwards. Look, this is a bearish chacho, but it's bullish. See that? It's a bearish chacho, but it's bullish. I think I'm going to make these white so that I don't care. It's a downtrend. There's a bearish chacho, but it went up, and then a bullish chacho went down. So that's basically, whenever you see that, just know that if the market is going up, it's gonna go down. And if the market is going up, it's gonna go down, especially at the 30-minute. You see that chacho, the bearish one again. The bearish one is the green down, and then we get a buy down here. We get a buy at 9 o'clock. At 10:30, we see confirmation that we see that BOS. That means that this is still going. Ignore the sell candle, right? You ignore this sell signal because you're fucking deep in profit out here at 9 o'clock. But if you see, and I'm pretty sure BOS is more important than the 2 hour candle being sell. So if I were to buy at 9:30 yesterday like that, or that was not, I think that was Monday or Tuesday. This was Tuesday. If I would have bought a 9:30 Tuesday and I seen um, BOS, which is continuation of trend, and the next half an hour, I would get a sell signal. I would hold because I'm getting, my trade has a BOS before the sell signal, which implies all the run up, all the way up, and then we get another buy another 2 hours later at 1 o'clock, and it continue going up. So that's basically how it works. You trade, you see BOS, or what's the one to the downside? Let me see if I can find one to the downside. EQH. Is it EQH? No, it's BOS. Where's the BOS? Let me see the downside BOS. Where's the downside BOS? Let me check. EQLBOS. Let me check the code itself. See if I get the opposite. See if they're together. BOS. Length 50. Okay, so they're both the same. They're both the same. So any BOS, are they red? Are they different color? Yeah, internal bullish, internal bearish. So yeah, it's the same color. So it's just BOS. BOS bearish is, BOS on a downtrend implies that this is still going, and BOS to the uptrend, it means it's still going. And at 30 minutes, a BOS at 30 minutes, it means that this is, or all the way down. And the 2 hour candle should correct. If it shows BOS, the 2 hour candle should do what it did here. That it was by the middle. The middle was still the uptrend, so it was a little bit of lower highs being made and then correct and continue going. The goal is catching the daily trend early and see when things are going to start happening. And get out at the buy signal. If you're short, you get a buy signal, get the fuck out. We're going to see how the 30 works today. We got half an hour before the market opens. We got a 2 hour candle bullish right now. Let me see where it's at. See if it's actually gaining ground here. It's actually not gaining ground. It's a sell signal at 7 o'clock. The goal for today is get a signal intraday or follow the pre-market signal or the signal that's coming at 9 o'clock. If there's any, follow the 9:30 direction, pray for a BOS on a trade, and get out and profit. You got to get out. You can't really trust. You can't really do it the other method. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be bearish with a bullish cloud on it. So let's use supply demand concept. So buy at 559 and get out at 561. We're already touching demand, so it's a bullish move. Unless it's going to flush, which is very likely. Yeah. And that's a bullish candle. See how it's touching the mana, the blue mana right there? That's bullish. It would be nice for RSI to work at the 30 minute. I'm fucking frustrated at it. Let me see if I could duplicate this code right here. Duplicate uh, a strategy on there and experiment with that zero. New code 0 0. That one. Add it on there. Wait, that's not the same one. Stop it. right here. Let's experiment with this shit. Remove that. Hey, what did I remove? Did I remove something essential or trenda? Let me see. All right, let's see if we could get a 30-minute trade type, both. Stamina, market hours. Look ahead, current bar. Exit type, open. -1, this and that. Let me try simple RSI, time mode, normal, total risk, risky. Yeah, choo choo on the recession trend. Choo choo. Right as the market feels it's okay. Jimmy Man slut. See, it's like orange. I need RSI to work differently, but it's just not showing. It's not showing. We are the victims. Stamina, yep. Look ahead, current bar, exit type. Uh, 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 uh. Let me see if 60 does something to it. Aha! 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 I made it work on the 30 by increasing the sum length. Look at that. Boom! I made it work. Did we reach red candles in here? One red candle right there. You see that? That's overbought. Going back down on the yellow. Nice. Look at that. Big pressure. Big bullish activity. Really overbought shit up. More overbought shit. Look, pow, in a sell. Perfection. All right, it's all right. I think it's what I needed. That's what I needed. Just changing that sum from 60 to 10. From 10 to 60. We are the children. Quack, quack. I wish Ninja sent me a product, so I would sell it. I would get it from the PO box. Yeah, I got a product and it's like this big. I'd be like, yo, let me get $40 for this. Get it, take it for you. Take it for yourself. What is this? A product? Yeah, take it. Let me take a picture of it. Oh, that's it. Take it. Make 40. Give me 20. Give me 20 for it. That's it. Just quick, make a quick buck on something I can't carry. Could you imagine me out here in the city with an air fryer? What I would do with an air fryer out here? Let me go to the supermarket. Hold on. Let me grab some chickens. Let me grab let me grab a box of drumsticks and stick it in there, and then the smell of chicken everywhere. I would do that, but I would sell the machine. I'm tired of sending that to my mom. I sent her an espresso machine, an air fryer, candy, the things that they send me. So it's like, bruh, I need something else, and this time I'm gonna keep it. This time I'm gonna keep it, baby. Let me get the air fryer, baby. Got a pretty, that awake to the downside? No. It's about to be the next 2 hour candle block right here. Let me change the name. RSI, 30 minutes. Yeah, I fixed it. I found out what I needed to do. It's between neutral and overbought. So it's 58. Low neutral, high neutral. Let me check the color of low neutral, high neutral. Is that yellow? That's yellow. Red. Wait, let me check this. Red, green, blue. Right? RSI. Let me check. Oh, wait, hold on. RGB structure. Red, green, blue. So red and green together, right? 255, 255, 0. Yellow. Yep. So it's high neutral, and then overbought red and super overbought. Perfection. Green and blue. But there's others. It's yellow. We're playing the 30 today, and we're playing weeklies too. We're playing weeklies. Jolts and market are aiming at a recession. That's what they say. I can't trust that 2 hour MACD right there. It's saying it's bullish on the 2 hour, but it's not looking bullish. It's looking bearish. I mean, the candle is moving up. 10 more minutes. Leans bullish. You know what's missing? Sarah Tools 5. It's not here, right? Is that the one? Yep, that's extreme. Let's put extreme up in there and see where this extreme MACD in combination with everything else. Let's see how it's leaning. It's above. It's above. Leans bullish. It's really bullish right now. See that? This is extreme. That's how me and Sarah gauge the market and shit. Right here. Might as well add aggregation period to that. Let me add aggregation period because I mix up. My chart has to be so comprehensive. Do I already have a MACD extreme? All right, hold on. Let me add aggregation signal to this. DeepSeek. Let's go to China, man. Add aggregation period to this code so I can see. I mean, don't say nothing. Add aggregation. That's it. We are the children. No. Finish. Pause. Finish the entire code, please. Don't leave it in half. The whole thing, please. Oy. Oh, right on the middle of this big hole. A Saverino. I'm pretty sure this is going to be horrible, or it might be good. Depends. It depends. Whatever AI wants to do with this code, I got to do a new one for it. Sarah Tools 5 aggregation. I don't think I want this code with aggregation. I know that the moving averages are wrong because price should not separate too much from the original, from the original moving average right now. We're way too far above. It should be kind of tight with it. This is doing a very violent code. It's almost done. And I don't think it's gonna work. There's gonna be some jumbled mumbo jumbo. Oh my goodness. DeepSeek with the super hardcore work. DeepSeek put a fucking 30-page code out here right now. DeepSeek did what ChatGPT is never going to do. We have an applause for China right now. Let me give a applause for China. on the AI game. ChatGPT would have stopped a long time ago, and it's still going. Yeah, baby. That's it. Safe plot with aggregation is the last one. Baby, you finished it. Yeah. Come on. It better be good. It's probably going to be good, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have mistakes. End of code. Boom. Let's grab this bitch right here. All of it, all the way up. That was an incredible, powerful Sarah Tools 5. We'll do a new one. Let's remove this. Create Sarah Tools 5 aggregation period. GG. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Big mistakes. Track, reset, track. Track at 20. Boom. Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's just mistakes. It wrote it like if it was a paper. Make direction, aggregation. Pow. Yeah, it's good. DeepSeek with the juicy juice. No mistakes in code, just errors. Format errors. On the headings. The headings of the code, it didn't put the pound symbol on them. That's it. The juicy juice. Let me check the original for that. Between EI record EI count and XX high, XX low. What seems to be the problem? They're both here. That's one bubble, that's the second bubble. What's wrong with this bubble? Show bubble change. Bubble offset S price L times 1 minus bubble offset space comma if this doesn't have aggregation period. So it's the first one, the second one it made wrong. Let me press OK on it. Boom. Check tools 5. Check the art. I know exactly where that is. XX. That's it. Stop the bullshit. This has no aggregation period. It should have not made a mistake there, but we got it. Where's the mistake at? Mistake shall be fixed. Ta-da! No mistake. China with the game, baby. China with the stupid game. That's it. We got one more mistake. Right here. Only headings. Right there. Oh, here we go. We found more mistakes out here. Where is it? Where are they? Are those fibs with aggregation periods? If show fib lines, let me see show fib lines. Yup. That one does not need aggregation period. There's no ag on it, right? Because he would have done ag code. All right, EI save, EI fib L, define range, EI fib H, EI fib L. Again, the next one right here. All of this, all the way down. Suck it, my wiener. Because we spent a lot of time doing this. Boom, 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 boom. Back to the black. Right here. Bow. Oh, it's even wrong from the other way. fib lines. Where's show fib lines on it? Where is the show fib line code? Show fib line. Where is it? Loquito. Loquito. Vamos a averiguar si lo quitamos y se rompe todo. Save. Oh. Oh. It worked just fine. Beautiful. Okay. We got it. Remove that bullshit the fuck out. Remove 5. Change aggregation period into 30-minute. And force it to look at 30-minute. Ahí estamos. Ahora, 1, 2, 3. Let's see how it looks now. Ah, you see that? Now it's nice and close to price. You see how close it is now? That's how it's supposed to be. But I think it's the same. I think it's the same. It made no change. And it's creating these highs and lows. Ew, that's caca. Doodoo. Straight doodoo. All right, let's delete that code. That code was garbage. It did not do as promised. Remove. Oh, that worked for nothing. Straight doodra. All right, the 9 o'clock candle has started to fill in. That 2-hour candle has a 0.45 MACD. We're having a bullish open. I'm pretty sure it's going to say buy down here soon. Right, you see that sell? That 2-hour block that says sell. So the closer you get to the opening of this candle, which is right there. Oh, it's actually right there. So the closer you get to this line, 560, the better you're going to be. It's a higher high pattern already, but it's not showing a buy signal. Oh, there it is. There's the buy signal. It's doing good. We're buying it at 9:30. Buying calls. Let's get these calls in the money. I got sell for Friday already. We're buying calls today. Let's buy one call and do it at market. Just bam, put it in there and see if it opens when it opens. We're already in there. And we're going to buy 3 shares or 1 share on SPY. Let's buy 3 shares on SPY. See what happens. Also, market. There we go. And we're waiting for open now. We are set here. It's like, wait a minute. I know it's buying. There it is. I found the buy signal. Deep in demand. You see that? It's really deep in demand. So hopefully the market doesn't go up too much. And then we could move up. And we have the smart money concept. So as we go in, all we're looking for is for a BOS. We need a BOS between 9:30 to 10:30, a confirmation. And if I'm still on trade, which is very likely, up to $1. You see, that's the problem here. It's only $1.50. It's a really small range today. It might be a flag pattern or it might flush based on how small it is already. That's only $1 difference. That's not good. It's not a good long signal. You know, a good long signal should include 4 points. Are we really going to battle a strong high? Are we really going to push above this? I don't think so. It's already so. I think the buy is going to break. It's buy here, but I think this sell is going to continuate. Although there's lots of big wicks to the downside here. If you see those, you see that? All of that is demand from the bottom of this fucking body of candle all the way down. This one is the same thing. All the way down. You see that? Those are big wicks to the downside on that trend. Oh, holding might be a good idea. Holding long. It's looking long. Hasn't had any deviation. It's always best to just hold overnight these fucking signals. This blue signal right here overnight is the best decision of your life right there. It might gap, you might burn and die, crash and die, but the reward is 9 points in the money. Let's hold this up right here and see what happens. Tissue. Tissue. Webria. All right. Let's check on the people at Wall Street Bets. I'm gonna tell them, I'm going long at open. I don't know what the heck you guys are doing today. Overnight, 30-minute bullish clouds yield more attendees than intraday shit. Pre-market be making all the money. Just raping retail daily. RRD. It would have been a 9 points if 9 points ITM if you held calls overnight on the bullish signal we got intraday. I'm going long this motherfucker. Actually, let's buy more. Let's buy more of these calls. We got one, right? Let's buy 24 more. 24, just to show, put some respect, some skin in the game. So we got 25 and we closing 3 shares. We got a lot of money here today. Uh, 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 shit. Man, funny motherfucker. They gay and black, bro. Just stop it. Just stop it. Shit. I've been ripping on these people so bad, bro. It's serious. It's good to voice this out. Calms me the fuck down. What they be doing out here in the city. If they offended by that, fuck it. Damn. Rick Harrison's son, Pawn Star, sentenced to life imprisonment. Lord have mercy. Yeah, we can't fix what I'm an ass up out of here. Things in my ear. I don't think that's the That's all. Go find my orders. What are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Where are we? Close enough. 40 cents off to the bottom. because I'm the boss. Super thing, Super 22, season 22, we in Route 222. Purple, burp, burp, super, MIJ, yo. Hey, where's my cup? Where'd I put the dirty cup? Oh, it's here. Birdman. Birdman Daddy, that brand new caddy, Devin Levis. Yeah, you do your thing. I'm the cutest one out there, bro. The only thing that I got is that my teeth ain't good. If my teeth were back how they were in the past, forget about that. I'm the prettiest. Dirty without showering for 3 months. Dirty. I'll change eventually. We evolution. You know what? Let's go back to the action. I'm pretty sure the market's not going to go down today. It might, but the grab momentum. Woo! Up, money, 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 and out now. Woo! Look at that demand up there now. Let me tell these people, boss, hey, they are aiming at 566, 556. I see demand is feeling in up there. So instead of shorts at 560, wait for confirmation past 561, 561, and see if these these people bought. Oh, baby, I love you. I do. Me and you. No matter what I do, no matter. Nice. Same. No matter what I do. Ah. Oof. No matter what I do, 30 minute will always win too. No matter what I do, 30 minute candles is voodoo. 30 minute candles is juicy, juicy, voluptuous, juicy. I need a BOS confirmation on trend before 11, before, between 10:30, 11:30 to know we are going till 5:56 and hold this trade. If I get a BOS confirmation or break of structure, I will report back. It means hella bullish, ignore pullback, but not yet. Too early. 30 candles, too thick. Oh, don't trust the shorts. Yeah. Let it be short. Let it be fat. Let it be fat. It's not gonna do anything. 11:55. Having money and knowing that there's $10 chopped cheese for full body satisfaction, it's like an itch. Because you're getting something that's way better than a fucking Big Mac. Chopped cheese over there at that bodega for $10. That's light years away from a motherfucking from anything from McDonald's because it's not gonna satisfy you. And you got to pay $5 more for Chipotle. So that's the most affordable, calorie intense thing out there. I'm gonna tell him, hey, try to wrap it differently because yesterday the fucking cheese got over the paper. So put the cheese down on the paper and then roll it because I don't want to be, scraping the cheese off the paper. Try to put the cheese to the flat side and not wrap it with the, try not to wrap it with the edge of the paper in the sandwich so that most of the cheese stay on the other side. But it's good. It was good, bro. It was a day and night changer. It was nom nom nom. Ooh, sleep. It was already 7:30 with the sun out, and I'm already like laying down. About half an hour out here. It's still pretty bullish, even though it's bouncing up here, up here, up here. It went up. It touched 561.36. It just needs impulse. It's aiming. It's aiming for up here. I just have to wait. So this MACD decides to go away, and this 2 hour MACD turns to 60 and 80. You see the relationship. The 2 hour MACD, once it reaches 50 and the 30, we're talking about four half an hour candles. The half an hour candles MACD is 0.37. and this one's at 43. So once this MACD is at 25 and this one starts gaining 60 on it, 60, maybe even 0.70, a near one, this is just gonna go all the way out of there, all the way out of sight. If it goes too low, you're gonna get a chacho. Vamos a tener un conchocho. Va a salir de chocho signal. It's gonna. I forgot the name, but it's chocho. If it goes too low around here, there's a chocho signal that's gonna show up here and implies that the market is gonna move down. No matter what I do. Okay, the chocho came out again, but it's gonna hold. It's not gonna go away. We're not gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to make that go away. Oh, it's flushing. It's flushing. It took demand out. Boom. Boom. No demand, but demand should fill in soon. That's what you get. Data all over. Oh, oh, it's flushing. Nah, nah. Nah, I ain't falling for that dump. You see that minute on the 30 is looking kind of scary because there's no trend line confirmation. I should add aggregation period to the 30 line. I really should. This is the type of trend line I should see on 30-minute aggregation, but the trend line code is ginormous. I think I'm going to do that once I get to the library. You see this line? I want to see on the 30. See, that's like this dump right here was the one that I maybe go check the one and we're on a bullish trajectory to up here and shit. It's not gonna flush down. We're going up and away. It's lower high though. Where's the sell signal at? Right here. 2 hours. It's at 7 in the morning still. So, and the buy signal is at 9 o'clock. So right here, there's the buy signal if it moves. Maybe around here it should be okay. I gotta put the trend line at a 30 at a 1 minute on the 30 so that I know that I could see I could see the same type of visual effect. Uh, uh, Demand filling in below now. I'm holding. If I take the L, fuck it. I'm feeling bullish, and the cloud is bullish. So when it's Mother's Day, Mother's Day Sunday, May 11th. We got 5 more minutes, a little more. I'll leave here at 10:37. Nice. Don't use. You need a literal microgram to get caffeine. I need you to use a pinch for each serving. Please. You don't need that much. It's just abuse of matcha. The American is just abusing the powder. When I had a gram of ceremonial, it 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 lasted me nearly a year, and all I used was was a tiny bit at the end of a chopstick, and that's it. Water, honey. Be stingy. It will still give you mad energy. And I mean, yeah, I just I know. Versus 200, Papa. Church. Oof. Here we go. It's still buy. Even like that, it's still buy. Uh, baby, I love the way every day, every day. No, 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 no. Every day, every day. Just a bruh. We're still good. We're on track. Let me see how long is the trend line code. Let me check how long is that trend line code. It's probably ginormous. Richard Red. Yeah, look at that. It's fucking. Oh my god. Or maybe I don't need that much to update it and make it add aggregation period to it. Oh, range. Uh, I gotta make this code seem add aggregation to this. That might be a really good idea. Or maybe it's already there and it doesn't need it. I can't tell. Wicks to the downside. That's not good here. It's still drawing back lower. They're against me. Remember, every time I tell my trade, every time I'm not telling other people when I'm trading, I usually win the trade. Always. Remember, not sharing what I'm doing, I always lose. If I'm sharing what I'm doing, I lose. If I'm not sharing what I'm doing, I always win. So it's leaning to not be social when trading the majority of the time. 20 minutes. It's being pushed down. I think that Chacho is going to stand. I'll trade the bottom if I find it. Let me close this up. Not bad. Let me flatten that and flat this here. All I do is lose. Every time I'm sharing my information, I'm always losing. Every time. If I'm not telling other people what I'm trading, I always win. It never fails. Now that I let go, now they pump it. They are watching, and I'm not going to sell unless we're at demand. I mean, unless we're at supply. So if we get a week at supply, then I sell. But until then, nope. And all of it's supposed to be demand, but it's not there. There's no demand underneath these wicks. Now that I'm out, it might hold. They might know that I'm not long and they might bump it. Remember, it's always like that. It's always against you. Instead of everything for everyone, money is just to take your money. The way they operate is to make you lose. Just to discourage you from trading. But I don't need their discouragement. I'm going to continue trading. They're not going to be able to stop me. But the idea to create these buy signals like that, to try to play with the signals, to see this buy, it's still going up. It's not going to stop. They're not going to be able to stop that. Might as well just go buy at this level. If they drop it again, which is unlikely, at 559.6, buy there and see what they do. Let's go. Let's go again. 569. Move these in to green, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to touch again. See, because they're already pumping it. They know I'm out now. They're going to pump. They're pieces of shit. But let's do it. Let's do 24 at 569 at the. If they try to tilt this buy signal again, which they will, 559.9 and below. Buy, edit, 559.9. Symbol, mark, lower than. We're gonna see what they're gonna do now. They're probably gonna pump it now. 559.9. Let's see if they're gonna test the signal. I'm gonna just buy one market. just in case, and trick them on the downside. I'm buying one market now. Just buy one now and buy one before at 5 if it goes down again at the. There we go. So now we got one at the top and we're going to get one at the bottom. We're going to be at the middle. Let's see what they're going to do. Let's see if they're going to switch the buy signal up again. Because I get tired of that bullshit. They got to get down to this. They got to get down to the candle level right here. 559.9. And they will. It's looking like they will. 519, 10 more minutes before I head out there. Let me check my co-pilot money. It's a new month. What's last month's cash flow? What was last month's cash flow? Hold on. Perfect. 200 to move to my checking account today. And it's still good. It's still good. We're still good. And we haven't really touched PayPal. That's where the money is. So we're still good. Move 200, which is basically what I made last month, into the checkings to be flat, and then purchase and then get what we need. We did good. We did pretty good. We spent 249 on April on checkings. 249 in total. That's not bad. That's not bad. Cash flow. Spend. Let me view spend. Year to date, up 550. Spent 50, but I'm putting that 50 back this month. Up 200 so far. Very nice. We're right at the 220 mark to put back from PayPal. I closed the longs I opened at market. I gotta make a habit of these people testing my signals, stop loss hunting. for now, I'm going to get a trade in at the break even of the 2 hour candle and a trade whatever and a trade whenever. Right now, I bought 24 24 contracts at the top, up 1,000, and I'm getting more at 599.9. I mean 550 if they test that shit again. That way, I'm 4D chess. They can't fuck with me if they dip it. Let's see what they gonna do. That's a pretty big one. It's good. That's a pretty big signal right there. Awaiting BOS at 11 a.m. See y'all at 11:15. Come on, shut down that shit. Yeah, quit that shit.